World War I, otherwise known as the Great War, remains one of the most brutal, relentless, and hellish power struggles in human history. Sparked in 1914, the Great War mortified the entire world and inflicted unspeakable damage to Europe, as well as haunting scars still present to this day. Millions of soldiers were forced to endure the sheer horror of trench warfare day by day. For the vast majority of soldiers, rations were stored in very large quantities and were available in surplus. This enabled each unit to not only have enough food to maintain their physical strength, but in many cases for the men to actually gain weight. Instances of soldier starvation in World War I are incredibly rare. However, vague, disturbing accounts of this phenomena have circulated for years. One such account recalls the horrifying death of German soldier Manfred Roth, the tattered diary of whom miraculously survived the ordeal to be collected by officials later on. During the waning days of the Great War, Roth and a small group of 7 other soldiers were the only remaining in their trench position after a ferocious attack by opposing British troops. Rations were running dangerously low. To conserve food, Roth and his men consumed only 1 ration each day. This did not suffice for long, however, as rations had completely run out within a few days. It is at this point when Roth's story is often considered false, either as a result of shell shock setting in, extreme hunger, or perhaps a combination of the two. A 9th soldier, wearing a gas mask, had joined the group. Roth's diary entries grew increasingly worried after the arrival of the mystery soldier, as neither he nor any of the other 7 men recalled a 9th survivor. Even more disturbing was that the mystery soldier's uniform and mask were completely clean, as if he had just been dispatched and had never seen any action. Roth noted with significant worry that the 9th man never spoke a word, nor did he ever take off his gas mask. He would only sit away from the others, staring in their direction. After the 2nd day without food, Roth noted in the morning that the mystery soldier was sitting much closer to the group of 8 survivors than previously. The others invited him over to speak, only to receive no response. Midday, Roth began writing religious ramblings in his diary, stating that from the eyeholes of the mystery soldier's gas mask, a faint but unmistakable flaxen light was shining. Roth, as well as some of the other 7 men, feared that the mystery soldier was the devil in the flesh and had come to finish them off. There was only one more entry in Roth's diary afterwards. His writing was infinitely more erratic, as if he were trying to write as fast as possible. Roth reported that midday he and the other 7 men were sitting amongst themselves, quietly talking, while the mystery soldier sat alone a couple meters away, watching, but not speaking as always. Out of nowhere, the mystery soldier sprung to his feet and charged over to Roth and company in a strange, stooped gait. Roth screamed at him before he pinned down one of the survivors. The other 6 men and Roth attempted to protect their friend, but no matter how hard they fought, the mystery soldier pushed them back with seemingly inhuman strength. Upon witnessing the mystery soldier draw a trench knife, Roth produced a pistol from his holster, as did several of the other men who still had ammo left. They shot their attacker in the chest, legs, and head. Roth's handwriting became even more erratic. Upon describing unnaturally pale skin revealed on the mystery soldier's torn uniform, a piece of the gas mask around the mouth had been destroyed by bullets, revealing a lipless snarl of long, pointed teeth. Roth and the 6 others stopped firing. The mystery soldier dragged away the screaming victim deeper into the trench, far out of sight. The remaining 7 soldiers were spiritually disturbed by what had taken place. All of them decided to take their chances of British forces and to more or less make a suicide charge for escape. This was the last entry in the journal, which was later found with Roth's mutilated body, along with his 6 allies, still in their trench position. By the time British reinforcements had arrived, Roth and his men were long gone. British reports cite the discovery of 8 mutilated, partially dismembered corpses in the trench. Analysis of Roth's previous diary entries show no sign of mental illness. Perhaps even more compelling evidence, the British soldiers who discovered the mutilated Germans all reported that a single, masked, speechless troop in a brand new uniform had appeared in their ranks.